Yes, good morning to everybody. Welcome to the Muslim Law class. Today that I'm going to deal the topic which I told yesterday that the Indian Christian Marriage Act 1872. Yes, and I could see the participants are present over there, and I hear the voice. At least let me check it whether you are hearing my voice or not. Yes, anyone can give the reply to my question. Sir, what is the question?
Sir,
Hearing the
good morning.
voice. Very, very morning, very, very morning. And yes,
Sir.
yes, yeah,
Good
I could.
morning, sir.
Very, very morning. Welcome to the class. And I could Sadar, Vinal Tapasum, Banka Sunita, Sayed Rasul, Srikant, and Vijay Kumar is present over there. And please try to inform the other people also so that the people will get the benefit of it, even though it is a voluntary class. But at least one person also get benefited out of my mission, that my mission is fulfilled. That's my intention. That is my motto. So, good morning, the best wishes, and the festival of Karwa Chauth. This is the mostly observed both in the entire India, if I am not mistaken. And such widely observed Indian festival is the Karwa Chauth. This ritual is fasting till moon rise. Started as a day for the married women to pray and wish for their husband's long life, good health, and prosperity. Say, can you repeat the last sentence, please? Anyone? Anyone?
The corruption is uh, means their wives
No,
will
no, no.
pray
I asked the last sentence.
for
Last sentence for their husband, for their husband's
their
long life.
husband's health and long life properties.
Why they say first long life? Why did not say good health and long life and prosperity? Anyone, please say. If not, I will give the answer to you. Sequence, logical sequence.
Please,
For their husband, long life, good health, and prosperity, sir.
No, why they gave that such a sequence? Why not say good health, long life, and prosperity? Why not say prosperity, good health, and long life? That is my question.
means they have to be long life and properties.
First and foremost, they should have to say, okay, I will tell you, I will tell you, I will tell you. Don't worry, Dad. I will tell you, I will tell you.
Yeah.
Yes, mute all, yes. So the purpose is, no, say they should have to say good health first. If the good health would be there, a person live longer life. See, this is my logic. Of course, prosperity would be there because without long life and without health, there is no question of prosperity. The prosperity will not help it when there is no life and no health. Because the people having a lot of money, but they cannot eat what they want. They eat only gadka. గట్క అంటే తెలుసా అండి? చెప్పాలా తొందరగా. గట్కా, millets, that is a jawari, bajra, so such a thing. Chirudhanyalu, they have to eat the chirudhanyalu, they cannot enjoy the food. The point is here, the sequence must be the good health, long life. If you have the good health, then you have the long life, then you can think about the prosperity. This is my contention. But anyway, the husband's long life, good health, and prosperity, they have given in this sequence because we are the liars. We cannot accept anything what they is written over there. We have to apply our logic. Do you agree with me? Say anything. Do you agree with me? Sir, we don't agree with you. At least say something.
Yes,
So,
sir, I do.
without saying, I was thinking that భక్తులారా నా మాతో లేదని అనుకుంటా నేను కాబట్టి మధ్యలో అనాలా మీరు yes sir or no, because I will ask the question, then you will say yes. Coming to the point, our thinking is then we have to think about the marriage, the Christian Marriage Act of 1872. But now the Indian is removed over there in one of the amendment. Then they are saying merely the Christian Marriage Act. Is it visible? Say yes or no. Is it visible? Sorry,
Sir, it
ఏం
is
సార్ విజిబుల్ అనేది? చదవండి, అది ఏం రాశారు చదవండి కనీసం. అట్లీస్ట్ ఐ కుడ్ నో దట్ వీఆర్ సీయింగ్ ఇట్. రీడ్.
Christian Marriage Act 1872, sir.
తర్వాత ఏం రాసినది చెప్పాలా?
ప్రొఫెసర్ ఎంఎస్ సార్.
అది చెప్తలేరేంటిది మళ్ళీ మీరు? సో హియర్ దిస్ ఈస్ ద థింగ్ విచ్ ఐ వాంట్ టు షేర్ విత్ యూ. దెన్ we will go to the, of course now I will remove it. Then I will go to the second one, that is the next slide. Yes. So now I think you could see this one. Is it visible to you or not? Yeah, now I enlarged it so that you could see the entire thing. Yeah. Before the enactment of this Indian Christian, see, Indian is removed over there. I told you in one of the amendment. Now we'll say the only the Christian Marriage Act 1872, the law relating to Salmanation in India, marriage, because we say, especially in the marriage, we say Salmanized. That's the way we use, are conducted in another sense. We will say Salmanized in India of marriage of persons professing the Christian religion. He say professing the Christian religion or practicing the Christian religion or following the Christian religion. Almost all the everything will be the same synonym terms, with the professing, practicing, following, obeying. So these are the professing the Christian religion was guided by the two British acts, that is the 14 and 15 Victoria C40 at the time, and 58 Geo 3rd C84. These are the terms used as the act, the British acts, and two Indian acts, that is acts of 1852 and 1865 was there before it is enacted over there. So this is a brief history about the Christian Marriage Act of 1872. The objective of this bill or act is to reduce a smaller campus and simplify the existing law on this subject by the consolidation of the different enactments referred to, and at the same time to amend the law in those matters in which it has been shown to be defective. So the purpose of this act is to see that there will be a standard procedure should be followed over there, and if any other gap would be there, that should be removed. That is the main intention of any act would be there, which will be useful for the society, for the smooth running of the society. Are you following me? Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Good, good. చెప్పాలండి without wasting time immediately. Okay, preamble. And preamble is that of this act is, whereas it is expedient to consolidate and amend the law relating to the Salmanation in India of the marriage of person professing the Christian religion. So the point is professing the Christian religion. Suppose he may not be a Christian, but he will be professing the Christian religion. Yes, he can go for the marriage. So that is the idea which is given over there. So how a man will become a Christian? Anyone?
By
తెలియకపోతే పాస్ అనండి. Don't waste the time.
following-
Yes, repeat.
professing, practicing, and following, obeying the Christian.
Okay, I do admit it. This is one way. Another way, baptizing.
Yes, it is official.
Yeah, there is a religious ceremony, the baptizing, there is a process, then we can make it out. Then by that one can come to the Christian religion. So that is another way, and the priest will do, or the ministry of the church will do, and a person who is authorized by their community will do, or the Christian Marriage Act who is authorized it, and he will also do the same thing. So the Indian Christian Marriage Act, now Indian is removed over there, then the Christian Marriage Act of 1872, there is the Act of 15 of 1872 was enacted on the 18th July 1872 to consolidate and amend the law related to the Salmanation in India of the marriages of Christians. So the 1872 is their old act, because the Britishers are, yes, Britishers are giants. చెప్పండి. Britishers are Muslims. Britishers are Hindus. Please say.
సార్ ఆ పాయింట్ అర్థం కాలేదు.
Britishers are the Christians, majority of them. That was the reason 1872 consolidated. Why the Hindu Marriage Act is consolidated later? The reason is first they want to see that the problem would be changed over there. That is the intention of them. So it is 1872, the Britishers are the English. Sorry, ఎవరన్నారు సార్ బ్రిటిషర్స్ ఆర్ ఇంగ్లీష్ అని క్రిస్టియన్స్ అని I say most of the Britishers are foreigners are Christian. There is only two religion in the world. What are they?
Christian, Muslim.
That's all. If you see only in India that you could see that so and so, but if you go out of the country, you will see the only two. Of course, we'll see the Hindus also. Very minority, 1% to 2% you could see them. Otherwise, the most of the majority, sometimes 60-40, 50-50, or 40-60 would be there. That is only the two festivals will be celebrated in the other countries. Yes, it was enacted by 18th July, so and so thing for the consolidation of the Christian marriages concerned. The Christian Marriage Act 1872 contains the 88 sections in 8 parts with 4 schedules. So how many sections are there? 88 sections. And how many parts? 8 parts and 4 schedules are there. Now the Indian is removed over there, then only the Christian Marriage Act 1872 is put it over there. So that is the, okay, this, thank you, later we will make it out. So next slide we will see it, what it says. Yes, next slide it says, because I want to enlarge it so that you could magnify it and enlarge it. Both are giving the same sense. Magnify or enlarge, yeah. So now we will come to the name and sections are concerned. Now the persons by whom the marriages may be solemnized. So who are the person and whose marriages will be solemnized? Generally, any one of the party should be Chapala. Fill up the blanks with the suitable words. Any one of the party should be blank. Yes, please tell. Bhaktulara unnara.
Follower of the Christian.
Yes, why you are not? Why you are taking that much time? One of the party should be a Christian, a follower of the Christian, professing the Christian, or baptized into Christianity. So that is says about the section 4 to 9. Then the question comes next is the time and place. Generally, time is concerned morning 6 o'clock to or 7 o'clock to evening 6 o'clock. So I think that is the time which is given over there, and the place generally is the church, unless until a special fee will be paid over there if the distance is more than 2 kilometers or 4 kilometers. Of course, that also placed over there, time and place which the marriages may be solemnized. That is given in the section 10 to 11. Section 10 to, if you happen to see the sections, see here we will see the section. It is given 10 to 11. At least we can say that yeah, it is 10 to 11. It is given. Yeah, time for solemnization the marriage is concerned. Part 2. They say every marriage under this act shall be solemnized between the hour 6 in the morning and 7 in the evening. Exceptions provided that nothing in this section shall apply to. Of course, they given some conditions over there. It will not be there if the difficulty would be there where it can be made. So those are the things who are covered over there. But generally it is a 6 hours to 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Yes. Now the place of solemnizing marriage is concerned. No clergyman of the Church of England shall solemnize the marriage. Of course, here the priest or the ministry of the church. These are the person who can solemnize the marriage. Of course, the persons who are special licensed, authorizing to do under the hand and seal of that even dioceses or the commissaries or bishops or Anglican or Pentecostal or Seventh Evangelic. Any one of the thing is there. Of course, there are subsects over there in the Christianity, and that was the thing which will be there. Mm. Just a minute, sir. Just a minute, sir. I will make it. Just a minute. I will pick a call. Then I will speak to you. Namaste, sir. Yes, sir. అదే మన సార్ నాటంటోళ్ళు ఎంతో మంది ఉన్నారు అక్కడ. సార్ 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 అదే అదే సార్ నాటుంటోళ్ళు ఎంతో మంది ఉన్నారు సార్ విక్టిమ్స్ అక్కడ. ఆహాహా. ఉమ్. ఆ, ఆ. చాలా ఉన్నాయి సార్ పాపం ఇంజనీరింగ్ కాలేజీలు ఇంకా ఉన్నాయి సార్, ఇంకా ఉన్నాయి సార్. పైన దండం పెట్టాలా, ఏం చేసుకుంటారు సార్ సర్టిఫికెట్లు పెట్టుకొని, అది చెప్పండి. పాపం జీవితం కాదు సార్ వాళ్ళది. సార్ నాకేం పెద్ద ఫరక్ పడదు, ఎందుకంటే నేను మోర్ దెన్ 65 నేను. నాకేం ఫరక్ పడదు, అవి లేకున్నా నేను పని నడపగలుగుతా, అంత ఉన్నది నా కెపాసిటీ. ఇంకా ఉన్నారు సార్, ఇంకా పెట్టేవాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు. నేనన్నా పెట్టండిరా బాబు, ఎందుకంటే ఒక్కసారి బండ 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 పలుకుతాయి. ఎప్పుడైనా పక్వానికి రావాలి సార్, ఏదైనా పక్వానికి వచ్చినప్పుడే పలుకుతుంది. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్, మీ కృతజ్ఞతలు సార్. నా ఇల్లు ఇక్కడనే ఉన్నది సార్, వచ్చి కలుస్తాను, కానీ పిల్లలు పోనిత్తలేరు, ఒక్కరిని పోవద్దంటారు నాకు. వస్తారు, మీకు అందరినీ కలిసిపోతా సార్ నేను. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. రైట్. Okay, now you heard the voice also, is it not? Please tell me. It is a open secret. మీరు ఏం అర్థం చేసుకున్నారండి చెప్పండి. Anyway, forget about this thing. Come to the point is, our concern is the place of salmonation. Generally, it is a church where that salmonation should be there, and that is given in the section 10 and 11 of the Act. Now, let us go to the next point. That is next slide. We will see it. No, the same slide we have the other things also. Yeah. So now, registration of marriages solemnized by the minister of the religion. That is 27 to 37. Registration of marriages. The same procedure like Indian Special Marriage Act and Hindu Marriage Act and many other things. There the registration should be done and the procedure should be followed. Notice should be given. At least 1 month time would be there. If anybody is having any objection, they can raise the objection. Sir, are you following me? What I am saying? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Very good, very good, very good. So I appreciate. So next, so registration of the marriages solemnized by ministry. Yes, a priest can also be having the authority to solemnize the marriage, and the minister also under the church is having a authority to solemnize the marriage, which is given in the section 27 to 37, 10 sections. సార్ ఇవి ఎట్లా గుర్తు పెట్టుకుంటారు సార్? ఇవి ఎంతవరకు గుర్తు పెట్టగలుగుతూ ఉంటారో అంతనే పెట్టుకోండి, మిగతాది వదిలిపెట్టేసేయండి. కనీసం సెక్షన్ 10, 11 మాత్రం గుర్తు పెట్టుకోండి ప్లీజ్. ఎందుకంటే అది టైం చెప్తుంది, అది ప్లేస్ చెప్తుంది. అఫ్ కోర్స్ సెక్షన్ 4, 9 గుర్తు లేకున్నా అట్లీస్ట్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ది పార్టీ షుడ్ బి క్రిస్టియన్ అంటే కూడా సరిపోతుంది. కాకపోతే మళ్ళీ రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ ఆఫ్ మ్యారేజెస్ దెర్ ఇస్ ఎ సర్టెన్ ప్రొసీజర్ వుడ్ బి దేర్ వేర్ ద మ్యారేజెస్ షుడ్ బి కండక్టెడ్ విచ్ ఇస్ స్టేటెడ్ క్లియర్లీ ఇన్ ద క్రిస్టియన్ మ్యారేజ్ యాక్ట్ 1872 అని రాసినా సరిపోతుంది. ఎస్, బట్ డోంట్ షో యువర్ ఇగ్నోరెన్స్ టు ద ఎగ్జామినర్. సో మ్యారేజెస్ solemnized by in the presence of a marriage. Of course, marriage solemnized by or in the presence of the marriage. ఇది ఫాదర్ మదర్ ఉండాలా, ప్రీస్ట్ ఉండాలా, విట్నెసెస్ ఉండాలా, ఎవరెవరు ఉండాలా, ఆల్ ద థింగ్స్ విల్ బి గివెన్ ఓవర్ దేర్. అయితే బుక్లు రిజిస్టర్లో రాస్తారా, మరి తర్వాత సర్టిఫికేట్ ఇస్తారా, సర్టిఫికేట్ ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత 2 నెలల లోపట్నే మ్యారేజ్ చేసుకోవాలా, లేకుంటే మళ్ళీ ఫ్రెష్ నోటీస్ ఇవ్వాలా, ఇవన్నీ ప్రొసీజర్స్ ఉంటాయి. అది దెన్ వన్ కెన్ లెర్న్ ఇట్ వెరీ ఈజీలీ. That is given in the section 838 to 59. And marriages in the Indian Christian. Sorry, the Christian, sorry, Indian Christian, sorry. Can anybody will give the answer to my question? Christians and Indian Christians, please.
Indians Christians are converted.
Very good, very good. And those are Anglo-Indian. They are originally came over there. So those are said to be the person with, we can say, the Christians. So converted are said to be the here Christians. Then the penalties, what are the penalties would be there? That is given in the 66 to 676. Then miscellaneous provision 77 to 88 are given over there. So these are the broad outlook or sketch or bird's eye view of the Christian Marriage Act of 1872. Then we will go to the next slide so that we could have a further details. Yes, next slide goes like this manner. Let me enlarge it, extend it, expand it so that you could see. Now, is it okay? Now expanded. Yes. Section 3 is the interpretation class. Section 3 is the interpretation class, or we can say definition class. Or we can say definition class. And in this act, unless there is something repugnant in the subject or context, it says what is church is given, what is India is given, what is minor. See, especially minor, you say who has not completed the age of 21 years, who is not a widower or widow. See, here the 18 years is not put it over there. Please note the point. So that was the thing which is made clear in this one. So the Christians means person professing the Christian religion. In the Japan Judandi, not necessary that a person would be born in the Christianity. No, if a person professing the Christian religion also is enough that he is said to be a Christian. Sir, పేరు ఏదన్నా ఉండని, మల్లన్న ఉండనియండి, ఎల్లయ్య ఉండనియండి. So no matter, the name will make us, but only the professing is taken into consideration. So Indian Christian means includes the Christian descendants of natives of the India converted to Christianity as well as the converts. So as our Vardharaju has given the answer, if I not be mistaken, then that is called the Indian Christians. And the Register General of the births and deaths of marriages, yes, it should be made over there. Even deaths, that's now the, I think it is a wing in the municipality would be there where we can register it. Is it not? Anyone? Please support my answer. Supplement my answer. Supplement my answer. సార్ మాకు తెలియదు సార్, అది ఎక్కడ ఉన్నదో ఏమో. Generally it will be there in the municipality. There we can make it the deaths and births. Even death certificate you want, you can go to the municipality. Even birth certificate also you want, they can go to the municipality and get. Sir, Tahsil office sir, Tahsil office పోతామండి బర్త్ సర్టిఫికేట్ డెత్ సర్టిఫికేట్ చెప్పాలండి, నాకు తెలియాలా మీరు నాతో ఉన్నారని.
మున్సిపాలిటీ ఆఫీసర్ సార్.
ఓకే ఓకే, ఇందాక 21 years అన్నాం కదా, ఇక్కడ చూడండి మళ్ళీ 18 years అని రాసింది ఇక్కడ. సో జనరల్లీ ఇప్పుడు 18 years కే చేస్తానండి, 24 సంవత్సరాలు చేస్తాను. థియరీ ఇస్ డిఫరెంట్ అండ్ ప్రాక్టీస్ ఇస్ డిఫరెంట్. ఓకే, కమ్ టు ద మ్యారేజెస్ టు బి solemnized according to the Act of Section 4. Yes, anybody wants to compliment, support, supplement? Because I heard the sound, that's why I'm stopped. చెప్పాలా? స్పీక్.
అర్థం కాలేదు.
ఏది కాలేదు?
మీరు అడిగే పాయింట్
డెత్ సర్టిఫికేట్ కానీ బర్త్ సర్టిఫికేట్ కానీ ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళి తీసుకుంటారు?
మీ సేవా కేంద్రం ప్రజెంట్.
దట్ ఈస్ ఓన్లీ ద వయా మీడియా. That is only the via media. Who is the issuing authority?
మున్సిపాలిటీ, పంచాయతీ.
Yeah, depending upon the system. టైర్ అంటారు కదా, TIR టైర్, దాన్ని బట్టి తీసుకుంటారు. అట్లా మ్యారేజ్ సర్టిఫికేట్ ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళి తీసుకుంటారు సార్?
ఏదండి?
మ్యారేజ్ సర్టిఫికేట్, ముస్లిం మ్యారేజ్ సర్టిఫికేట్ ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళి తీసుకుంటారు? క్రిస్టియన్ మ్యారేజ్ సర్టిఫికేట్ ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళి తీసుకుంటారు? హిందూ మ్యారేజ్ సర్టిఫికేట్ ఎక్కడ తీసుకుంటారు?
హిందూ మ్యారేజ్ రిజిస్టర్ ఆఫీస్ నుంచి తీసుకుంటారు.
ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్.
క్రిస్టియన్ మ్యారేజ్ చర్చి ఫాదర్, చర్చి సంబంధించిన వాళ్ళ దగ్గర నుంచి తీసుకుంటారు.
నెక్స్ట్.
ముస్లిమ్స్ వాళ్ళకి వాళ్ళ ముస్లిం పెద్దలు వాళ్ళకి సంబంధించిన అదేదో పేర్లు ఉంటారు, వాళ్ళ దగ్గర నుంచి తీసుకుంటారు.
ఆ హాజీ ఏం చేస్తాడంటే సర్టిఫై చేస్తాడు. ఏమని ఐ కండక్టెడ్ ఆర్ మై సో అండ్ సో కండక్టెడ్ ద మ్యారేజ్, ఇట్ ఈస్ యాజ్ పర్ అవర్ రికార్డ్ విత్ ద సీరియల్ నెంబర్ అండ్ పేజ్ నెంబర్ అని సర్టిఫై చేసిన తర్వాత ఒక ఫామ్ నింపేసి వక్ఫ్ బోర్డ్ హైదరాబాద్ పోయి తీసుకొచ్చుకోవాలి.
వక్త్ వడా, yes, yes.
అది మ్యారేజ్ సర్టిఫికేట్. సో ఇక్కడ సెక్షన్ క్లియర్లీ మెన్షన్ సెక్షన్ 4 ఎవ్రీ మ్యారేజ్ బిట్వీన్ ద పర్సన్స్ వన్ ఆఫ్ బోత్ హూమ్ ఈజ్ అ క్రిస్టియన్. నేను ఇందాక చెప్పాను, వన్ షుడ్ బి ఎ క్రిస్టియన్ అండ్ అదర్ పర్సన్ మే బి దేర్. సార్ ఇద్దరు క్రిస్టియన్ అయితే సార్ గొడవ ఏమున్నదండి? ఇప్పుడు ఇద్దరు క్రిస్టియన్ అయితే
ప్రాబ్లం లేదు,
నో ప్రాబ్లం ఎట్ ఆల్. సార్ ఈ ఇద్దరు మేల్ అయితే సార్,
ఇద్దరు
మేల్ Christian. A male and a female, there should be a marriage. But here, both male or both female are there. Can you marriage will be solemnized in India?
In Indian marriages,
చెప్పాలా తొందరగా, లేకుంటే నేను చెప్తా.
చెప్పండి
sir, our Supreme Court accepted, sir, recently.
Yeah, gay marriage is accepted over there. Gay marriages are accepted over there because they say it is a choice of a individual to go for the marriage. But as per the India is a country having its symptoms of culture and such a thing. So it will be, of course, in only certain exceptional cases that we could see such on fingers, but not predominantly. But a male and a female marriages should be solemnized through the Christianity or the Muslim or the Hindu or whatever it may be. When the exceptional cases would are there, it will be given the license to marry. That is the point. But here section 60 and 61 clearly says bridegroom 21 years, bride 18 years. Do you think that now the bride is 18 years లోనే మ్యారేజ్ అవుతున్నాయా, లేకుంటే ఇంకా ఎక్కువ ఏజ్ తర్వాత మ్యారేజ్ అవుతున్నాయా? గివ్ ద ఆన్సర్.
ఎక్కువ అయిన తర్వాత అవుతుంది.
కారణం లాజిక్ చెప్పాలా సార్, లాజిక్ చెప్పాలా?
లేడీస్ తక్కువ అవటం వలన మ్యారేజ్ కావట్లేదు.
Ladies are outnumbered the gents in the studying. They want to stand on their own feet. They want to be independent. That's why after getting the maturity, after getting the livelihood, after getting the bread winning, later on they go for the marriage. By the time they definitely will cross more than 22 or 24 or at the range of 26, they are going to marriage, but below 28. Generally, I am speaking generally, that the thing is. So no one is there even though the time is, but according to section, it is clearly mentioned is not less than 21 in the interpretation class, which is, we have seen it just before in the slide. Yes, come to the shall not have a living spouse. What is meant by living spouse? Chapala, please speak. షెల్ నాట్ హ్యావ్ ఏ లివింగ్ స్పౌస్ అంటే అర్థం ఏంటిది? మీకు తెలియకపోతే ప్లీజ్ చెప్పండి, పాస్ ఆనానండి, నేను చెప్పేస్తా. బట్ డోంట్ వేస్ట్ ద టైం.
marriage is alike.
Without marriage, they are
Marriage.
living.
ఎస్, ఐ విల్ టెల్ యూ దట్. షెల్ నాట్ హ్యావ్ లివింగ్ స్పౌస్ అన్నట్టు అర్థం అన్నప్పుడు ఒక మొగానికి అని కానీ, ఇఫ్ ఎ మ్యాన్ ఆర్ ఎ ఉమెన్ ఆర్ ఎ హస్బెండ్ ఆర్ ఎ వైఫ్, ఎట్ ద టైమ్ వెన్ దే ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు మ్యారీ, దే షుడ్ నాట్ హ్యావ్ a husband or a wife at the time. That is called a living spouse. Spouse refers to both of them, either the wife or husband, depending upon the context. So that is given in the section 68 to 62. And a marriage should be performed by the licensed person. Yes, because every person can దారణ పోయే దానయ్య పెళ్లి చేయలేడు, because he did not have the license to do so. Kabatti, a clergyman or a minister or the priest or a father who is the competent and who's are licensed under this act by their church, who can be solemnized such a marriage. So that is the whole thing. ఇది అంటారు సార్, గుడి ఎవరిదైతే ఏంది పూజారి మనడు ఉంటే చాలంటారు. ఎందుకంటారండి? ప్లీజ్ స్పీక్, లేకపోతే తెలియదనండి, నేను చెప్పేస్తా.
గుళ్ళో పూజారి మనవాడైతే ప్రసాదం మనకు పెడతాడు.
ఇఫ్ యు నో ద పర్సన్, న్యాచురల్లీ దీవెనలు కూడా కొంచెం ఎక్కువ ఇస్తాడు, కొంచెం ఇంకా పొగ కూడా ఎక్కువ పెడతాడు. సో దట్ వుడ్ బి ద బయాస్ వుడ్ బి దేర్. సో even the goody belongs to anyone doesn't matter, because our known people would be there and who will take care of it. A little difference would be there from one person to another person, because that is called affinity, the closeness. So now let us come to the section 5 of the persons by whom the marriages may be solemnized. Andu ichadu, who will solemnize the marriage, section 5. Please remember the section 5, because it gives the power who can marry, who can solemnize the marriage. సార్ ఈ సాల్మనైజ్ రాకుంటే ఏం చేయాలా సార్? కండక్ట్ అని రాయండి సార్. ఆ కండక్ట్ కూడా రాకపోతే ఏం చేయాలి సార్? పెర్ఫార్మర్ అని రాయండి. కనీసం అట్లీస్ట్ ద ఎగ్జామినర్ విల్ అండర్స్టాండ్ ద థింగ్. సో బై ఎనీ పర్సన్ హూ హెస్ రిసీవ్డ్ ఎపిస్కోపల్ ఆర్డినేషన్. ఈ ఎపిస్కోపల్ ఆర్డినేషన్ అంటే దట్ ఏ టైటిల్ ఈజ్ గివెన్ బై the head of the institution of the church to a priest or a father or any person who is competent to solemnize the marriage. So that is called episcopal ordination. For our మనం తెలుగులో చేస్తారు చూడండి, జంజం వేయడం అంటారు చూడండి, తెలుసా అండి జంజం వేయడం అంటే? ప్లీజ్ స్పీక్.
తెలుసు అండి.
ఎప్పుడు వేస్తారండి అది?
ఎన్నో సంవత్సరాల తర్వాత వేస్తారండి అది.
కానీ జంజం వేయకుండా పెళ్లి చేసుకోలేడు.
అవునవును.
సో కనీసం పెళ్లికి ముందన్నా జంజం వేయాలా, తర్వాత పెళ్లి చేయాలా. ఓకే, దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ ఎపిస్కోపల్ ఆర్డినేషన్, ప్రొవైడెడ్ దట్ ద మ్యారేజ్ బి solemnized according to the rules and rites. Here rites means religious rites, ceremonies and customs of the church of which he is the minister, because each church having a different type of the rites are there. Okay, that's the reason they have mentioned. Then section class B is concerned in the section 5, class B, by any clergyman of the Church of Scotland. Of course, now the Scotland, Ireland, England, nothing is there, but now everything is changed in these. Just a minute. Again, I am receiving one more call, but anyway, I'm sorry, because this is also an important call. That's why I want to make it out. हाँ बोलो सर, अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर. बोलो सर. ओ नहीं मालूम, मेरी बीवी कुछ मालूम हो. अभी मैं बीवी को बोलता हूँ, आपको फोन करो बोल के. वही बोल रहा हूँ. हाँ नहीं, मैं थोड़ी देर के बाद, मैं क्लास में हूँ अभी, ऑनलाइन क्लास में हूँ. मैं आपको फिर बाद में फोन करता हूँ. I'm very much sorry, because I did not keep it in a silent mode, this one, because I thought that somebody will, the important call may come. So that was the reason that I could not keep it in a silent mode. Then comes to the section 5B is concerned. They said the ceremonies and customs should have to followed over there, and the Ministry of Religion license under this act to solemnize the marriage, or by the presence of the marriage registrar appointed. Even a marriage registrar appointed under this act also can be solemnize the marriage, and any person licensed under this act to grant certificate of marriage between the Indian Christians. Yes, even if he get the license also, it will be given to him that by delegated legislation, like that. Okay, you go and you can solemnize the marriage now. So if a license such a thing will also be given, and that person can solemnize the marriage. So section 5 is very important, where it says that who is authorized to solemnize the marriage under the Christian Marriage Act, which is clearly stated. Now let us see the another section, another slide, which says section 10. Already we discussed section 10 and 11, and which says the time and space for the marriage that is concerned. I want to minimize it so that this is time and space for the marriage is concerned, that is already stated over there. And what is the time? 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. That is the time which is given. and then comes to the place is concerned, it is a church. Generally, the marriages will be held over there, but with the permission of the people, the churchman, then it can be conducted in any other area also. So, the no clergyman of the Church of England shall solemnize the marriage in any other place other than church. First preference is church, where the worship is generally held according to the norms of the church. In such church within the 5 miles distance, suppose ఒక చర్చ్ 5 miles distance లో ఉన్నదనుకోండి, by the shortest road from such a place, unless he has received a special license. Of course, the license is received is authorizing to do so under the hand and seal of the Anglican bishop, the diocese or commissionary. In the case the 5 miles are there, the church at that time, by the special permission, it can be conducted in the house or any other place also, where the marriage will be generally it will be conducted only. But most of the marriages are conducted in church only, depending upon the faith they do have it, which church they are belongs. So that was the thing. Then come to the section 12 is concerned notice of intended marriage. Yes, a notice should be given. Who has to give the notice? Anyone? Anyone? చెప్పాలా చెప్పకుండా నేను చెప్పేస్తాను ఇడియట్ గా. Who has to give the notice? Sir, bride father, bride mother, bride children. Are you with me? Please give the answer so that I could know that you are with me. Say yes. Are you with me? Say yes.
ఎస్ ఎస్ సార్.
అమ్మా, ఇంతసేపు ఎందుకు సత్తాయిస్తాను రండి, నాకు ఒక్కరన్నా చెప్పండి సారు. కోరస్ లో చెప్పినా పర్వాలేదండి, నేను వింటాను, ఒక్కరు చెప్పకపోయినా. సో నౌ ద whenever a marriage is intended to solemnize, license to be solemnized, marriage under this act, a notice should be given by the bride and by the bridegroom. ద ఫస్ట్ షెడ్యూల్ లో ఉన్నది ఏమని, నేము సో అండ్ సో అనెక్సర్, రిలీజియన్, పేరు, ఆక్యుపేషన్, ఎవ్రీథింగ్, నేమ్, సర్నేమ్, ప్రొఫెషన్, కండిషన్, ఎవ్రీథింగ్. సార్, నేమ్ కు సర్నేమ్ కి డిఫరెన్స్ ఏంటండి చెప్పండి ఎవరైనా? నేమ్ కి సర్నేమ్ కి
Name is given in surname is family name, sir.
సర్నేమ్ ముందుగా వస్తుందా, సర్నేమ్ వెనక ఉంటుందా?
సర్నేమ్ ముందు ఉంటుంది సార్.
ముందు
సర్నేమ్ ఇస్ లాస్ట్, ఫోర్ నేమ్ ఇస్ ముందు, మిడిల్ నేమ్ ఇస్ ఉండు. నా పేరు మొహమ్మద్ సాహెబ్ హుస్సేన్, నా సర్నేమ్ హుస్సేన్, మిడిల్ నేమ్ సాహెబ్, ఫోర్ నేమ్ మొహమ్మద్. So come to the matters. Dwelling place and a very that he will be resided over there, and time during which the dwelt there. అంటే ఎన్ని నెలలు ఉన్నారు కనీసం అది కూడా ఉండాలి అక్కడ. అట్లీస్ట్ దే సే 1 month అన్న ఉండాలా అక్కడ. Then only that we can solemnize the marriage in a particular place. So that is the mute all attendees. Yes, mute all. Yes, now come to the matter of the thing is and the church or a private dwelling in which the marriage to be solemnized. Generally, it is a church. Of course, special permission will be taken in any other dwelling place also, or in a hotel, or a inn. They will conduct this marriage or solemnize the marriage. Provided that if either of the such person dwelt in the place mentioned in the notice during more than 1 month, at least 1 month notice should be given over there by stated therein, and he shall. So, how the notice will be given? The pro forma is given under the Schedule 1. We will see the Schedule 1 now. Yes, I will show you the Schedule 1, Schedule 2, Schedule 3, Schedule 4, Schedule 5 is repealed. Now, Section 60 is concerned. It said, what conditions marriage of Indian Christians may be certificate. Condition, age undala. The age of the man intended to marry shall not under 21 years age. Woman intended to marry shall not be under 18 years age. Neither of the person intending to marry shall have the wife and husband still living. In the presence of the person licensed under 9, at least 2 credible witnesses should be there, who are the other than the person. Each of the parties shall say to the other person. So they have to take the oath. They have to make the signature. The oath is like this: I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, so and so, AB, in the presence of the Almighty God and the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, to take the CD to a lawful wedded wife or husband. If the wife say husband, husband say wife. So vice versa. The words are like that effect. They have to take the oath. So that is the and the two credible witnesses should be present over there. So then only this will be valid. Then comes to the 61 is concerned grant of certificate. Yes, if once the marriage is over, then they will grant the certificate stating that these people are wife and husband, and the clergyman or the priest under section 60, the certificate shall be signed by such a licensed person and shall be received by any other suit and touching the validity of such a marriage and adds conclusive proof in having they are performed. Yes, the witnesses' signatures are there, bride signature is there, bridegroom signature is there. So a competent authority will sign it, and the correction if any error would be there. Yes, it is the marriage officer and who conduct the marriage, he will. Of course, a notice how a notice should be given. See, I will show you the notice how it will be given under the Schedule 1, it is clearly mentioned how a notice should be given. See, this is the schedule. This is Schedule 3, and we will see the Schedule 1 here. Yes, this is Schedule 1. See, we could see the Section 12 and 38 notice of marriage, how a notice should be given over there. So, to the clergyman or a minister or registrar or the priest, whoever conduct the marriage, having the license under this act, so I hereby give you a notice that the marriage is intended to be had within the 3 calendar months from the date of hereof between me and the other party herein named and described. This is to say. So there are columns you might have seen it. Name, condition. So name says John Smith. Condition is they say widower and rank of profession carpenter. Age. Full age, say about 28, 29, dwelling place, so and so area, length of residence, of course, so and so time, in church, chapel, or the place worship in which the marriage to be solemnized, and the last one is district in which the other party resides. If the other party resides in other place, the place should have to be written over there. Then the witnesses by hand there, and the date will be there, and they have to sign it by the witnesses, and it will be signed by the bride, and if it is bridegroom, is bridegroom also. So it will be given by the respective people that is stated in the Schedule 1. So that is about the Schedule 1, which says about the notice should be given. That is Schedule 1. Next is stated as this is not the thank you. Now the thank you have come. No thank you, because the other things are there. Yeah, next comes notice after, then comes the Schedule 2. That is Schedule 2 displayed here in the slide. What the Schedule 2 says? Schedule 2 says certificate or receipt of notice. So a receipt of notice should be given. So he should write on the notice registrar. A notice, a register is there. There he will write it for making anybody having any objection, and he will also keep the notice in a conspicuous space, and he will also send the in registered post to the bride and bridegroom house also, so that how a notice should be there given, it is also given under Schedule 2, and everything is stated how the notice should be given. Then the Schedule 3 is concerned. Next slide is, that is the form of register or marriage. A marriage register is Schedule 3. But I don't know whether Schedule 3 is stated over there or not in our slide, but it gives the, yes, Schedule 3 it is given, yes. It is shows about the place and where it will be held, it is given in the Schedule 3. Now let us see what is Schedule 3 says. That it says about the form of register of marriage. Yes, there is a register of marriage is there. It should be written clearly that who is married to whom and how much time is there, and the full address and witnesses and everything will be written over the marriage register. If anybody is having any objection, they can raise it within a stipulated time. So there is a model also given: year, month, day, Christian, and surname, age, condition, rank of profession, residence, and so on and so forth. It is clearly mentioned in the Schedule 3. So now Schedule 4 is concerned, it is save the marriage register book. So this is a marriage register book is separate, and marriage notice is separate, and marriage certificate is separate. So they have to maintain a marriage register book also, which contain the when married, day, month, name of the parties, surnames, age, condition, rank, professions, residence, father's name, surname, and so on and so forth. Will clearly mentioned there. Then the certificate of marriage. Yes, the certificate of marriage is given. So number one, when married, month, name of the parties, age, condition, rank, profession, residence, the time of marriage, father's name, and so forth. Every detail would be there, which is signed by the competent registrar. So marriage certificate. But in the book, the witnesses' signature also there, and the bride and bridegroom signature also there. What about in the marriage certificate? Do you find the bride and bridegroom signature? Anyone? చెప్పాలండి.
సిగ్నేచర్ కంపల్సరీ ఉండాలి సార్.
మ్యారేజ్ ఆఫీసర్ది ఉంటది, బ్రైడ్ ఉంటదా?
ఉంటుంది సార్.
అది ఫామ్ లో ఉంటది, రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ లో ఉండదు, సర్టిఫికేట్ లో ఉండదు.
సర్టిఫికెట్ లో ఓన్లీ ఎవరైతే ఇస్తున్నారో వాళ్ళది ఉంటుంది.
సర్టిఫికెట్లు అయితే ఏముంటారు, ఎవరితోని పెళ్లి చేసుకున్నారు, ఎంత ఏజ్ ఉన్నది, ఏమి రిలేషన్స్, ఎప్పుడైంది, ఏ ప్లేస్ లో అయింది, అవన్నీ డీటెయిల్స్ ఉంటాయి. కానీ సైన్డ్ బై ఏ కాంపిటెంట్ అథారిటీ హూ సాల్మనైజ్ ద మ్యారేజ్. ఇస్ ఇట్ క్లియర్?
ఓకే సార్.
క్లియర్.
సర్టిఫికేట్ ఆఫ్ మ్యారేజ్ ఆయనే ఇస్తాడు, ఎవరైతే కాంపిటెంట్ ఉంటారో వాళ్ళే ఇస్తారు. ఇప్పుడు ముస్లిమ్స్ ఉన్నారనుకోండి, నా దగ్గర కూడా ఉండండి, మీకు మోడల్ చూపెడుతున్నాను, కానీ ఎక్కడున్నదో తెలుస్తలేదు మ్యారేజ్. అదర్వైజ్ ఐ వుడ్ హావ్ టు షో యూ హౌ ద మ్యారేజ్ సర్టిఫికేట్ వుడ్ బి దేర్ అండ్ హౌ ఇట్ కెన్ బి made. So I also taken the marriage certificate, even though my wife name is there in my passport, but still the people want, yes, a marriage certificate should be produced over there. So I took it, endorsed from the local man who is a Hazi, who solemnized the marriage. From there, the papers are taken to the Waqf board, and the Waqf board issued a certificate by authorizing so and so person of so and so age, so and so place, and so solemnized. Hence, it is certified that they are the wife and husband. Is a marriage certificate is issued by a competent authority with the signature and stamp over there. So that is the regarding today's Indian Christian Marriage Act. Generally, is a full essay question may be asked over there to see that how a marriage would be conducted and what is the procedure for the conducting marriage, and that procedure that you have to follow it. With this, of course, there is a one thank you ad also there. So it is made, this is a thank you ad, because I already include the 3 minutes on your leisure time. Now the time is 10:18 cross 19. I hope that my class would be benefited to you. As I told you that if you one person also get benefited out of my class, that I think that my mission is fulfilled. With this, I would like to stop my class today, and we'll see you tomorrow. And the next, what is the next? After Indian Marriage Act, Indian Divorce Act. Is it not? Is
Yes,
it
sir.
not? Yes. We will see the Indian
Yes, sir.
Divorce
They
Act. Yes, we will see the
Yes, sir.
Indian Divorce Act tomorrow with the slides. And meanwhile, you can also participate it. If your participation will boost me, and if there is no such a boosting would be there, naturally, I don't be felt very bad, but I will, deflated or inflated. Deflated అంటే ఏమంటారు? డిఫ్లేటెడ్ అంటే నీళ్ళు, if the tire is from the air is removed over there, then tires are deflated అంటారు. ఇన్ఫ్లేటెడ్ ఎప్పుడు అంటారు? ఎయిర్ పంపింగ్ చేసినప్పుడు ఇన్ఫ్లేటెడ్ అంటారు. If the number of the people or the participation would be there, then generally I will be inflated. I said participation, I did not say number.
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you very much, and we'll see you tomorrow on the same frequency and the same times. And for the absentees, those who are there today, I recorded it and I will post it in the YouTube. You can hear the private conversation also, which is an open factor. We need not worry. Is it?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very
Yes.
much.
So with this, I will say end the meeting for all. Have a good day.